Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. This is Yusufchowdhury, digital marketing coach here in San Antonio, Texas. Toys for you. How are you? Good to see you again. GD in the house speaks. How are you doing tonight? Awesome. Thank you all for joining in. Pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and start real quick. As you can see, today's scope is about the top amazing Google products. This is part 4. So if you missed the part 1, 2, and 3, make sure you go to catch.me / yusufchowdhury. Let me go ahead and show you the screen real quick. Let's see if you can see it. So you can go to catch, right there. See my link? I don't know if you all can see it. What's going on, Danny? Good to see you, brother. See that link right there? Can you see the link? Y'all can see the link, right? That link right there. Catch.me / yusufchowdhury. Okay. All right. So Stephanie, how are you? So if you all missed part 1, part 2, part 3, please go to catch.me / hey Stephanie, how you doing? And Yusufchowdhury, and go and check it out. The part 1 right here. See, that's part 1, because there are more than 150 Google products, so I won't be able to cover all of it. So this part 1 right here, part 2, then of course part 3. Okay. So there you go, folks. Yes, that was awesome. Well, the new one they announced it about, if you're talking about the Google AdWord feature, like similar to Facebook, that is actually pretty cool, Michael. So let's go and continue. Okay, so today's topic going to be part number 4, the 70 plus amazing Google product that you probably didn't know. So I'm going to start with, and by the way, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to mention the name of the product or the service. If you know it, press number 1, and if you don't, press number 2. Okay. So let's go with this one, Google Ideas. If you know it, press number 1, and if you don't, press number 2. Google Ideas. Okay, number 2. Oh, I didn't see that one. Sorry, Michael. All right, so Danny, Stephanie, Illinois. Let's see. Illinois. And Chris, is that Christine? Is that Christy or Christine? Okay. Google Ideas, yes. All right, cool. So it looks like y'all don't know what is Google Ideas. So let me show real quick what is Google Ideas. Here we go. Ahmed, did I back up your Kickstarter? If I did, that'd be awesome. Okay, that'd be so awesome if I did back up your Kickstarter, brother Ahmed. That's cool. All right, so here we go. Let me show you. Yeah, you also have taken a snapshot of that. So this is called Google Ideas. Okay, I don't know if you all can see the link. You can just do a, hey Lulu, how are you? Thank you for joining us tonight. So what Google Ideas mainly is, these are for activists, journalists who goes overseas, and if their website get attacked, or with what do you call it, a DOS attack or DDoS attack. So this is basically what they ask you to do. If you're anybody who's a journalist or an activist, that they can actually apply and use one of the Google server that can actually prevent any kind of attacking, like password intrusion or hacking, anything like that. So this amazingly is actually supported by Google. So if you know anybody that is an activist overseas, or a journalist that want to kind of share the content information without getting hacked or password stolen or any type of attack on the server, you can have them check this website. It's google.com /ideas. Okay. BJ in the house, how are you? All right, so there you go. So that was Google Ideas. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Okay. So here we go. Stevie. All right. So that was, I think that was the one that I shared with you guys right now, Google Ideas. I think that was let's see, what number was that? Hey. Okay, that was number let's see, 65. Okay, that was number 65. I just made this number up. Okay, now here's another one. Google Grants. Anybody heard of Google Grants? Press number 1 if you know what is Google Grants. Number 2 if you don't know what is Google Grants. Stephanie, I missed that. If you repeat it, it'd be awesome. Google Grants. Grants. Google Grants. If you know, number 1. If you don't, number 2. Looks like you don't know what is Google Grants. So let me show you Google Grants. Okay. Google Grants. Where are you, Google Grants? Grants. All right, let me show you, folks. Here we go. Google Grants. Tommy, thank you for joining. So there you go, Google Grants. So if you are a nonprofit organization, okay, any type of nonprofit organization, you can actually apply to get right here a worth of $10,000 in advertising. Okay, they're not gonna give you the actual $10,000. What they're gonna do, they're gonna let you use Google AdWords, for online advertising, up, for that worth $10,000. Basically, you are going to run an ad to get some sort of traffic, visibility to your website. If you're a nonprofit, for like $10,000. Hopefully, when San Antonio Online Marketing Group becomes a nonprofit, I'll definitely apply for this. Okay, so for different kind of organization, for nonprofit, global, or even domestic, that's what Google Grants is for. I think that's an awesome thing that they going to help nonprofit organization to get some sort of visibility on the internet through the Google advertising. Okay. All right, so that is Google Grant. So now you all know what is Google Grant. And the link is easy. All you have to do, just go to google.com/, as you can see right there, /grants. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Good to see you tonight. Okay, google.com/grant. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Because you love my scope, I'm going to do more awesome scope just for you and everybody else. Kevin Jones, thank you for joining. Okay, so that is google.com/grants. So they are going to give you $10,000 worth of Google AdWords. Okay. What's going on, Beauty Academy? Let's see. There you go. I know. Sorry about the shaking bacon. Okay. So that was number. Was it 65 or 66? I think that was number 66. Okay. 66. All right. So that was number 66. Okay. Number 65 was the Google Ideas. 66 was Google Grants. Okay. You're a nonprofit. Awesome, Illinois. Please go to google.com/grants. Go ahead and apply, man. Or, I don't know, woman. Okay. So go ahead and apply, okay? Check it out. Awesome. Now, anybody knows Google URL? Hello, special agent. Google shortener. Anybody knows Google shortener? Shortener. Maybe that will make sense. Maybe it'll be easy for you to understand when I say shortener. Shortener. Okay. Anybody knows? Press number 1 if you know Google shortener, and number 2 if you don't. I missed the first 65. Well, Beauty Academy. Go to catch.me/yusufchowdhury. You can view the number 1, 2, and 3. Yes, it is, Lulu. You exposed it. Thank you, Michael. Yes, Google shortener. Shortener. Yes, Google shortener is cleaner. I use Bitly as well because you do cool, awesome custom. So let me show you this Google shortener. I know shortening bread. That looks cool. Let me show you guys right now, real quick. Let me show you what it is, and there you go. So there you go, Google shortener. I had to make the sound effect. Shortener. Okay. So there you go, and the link is goo.gl. Looks like goo.gl. Okay, so let me show you real quick. There we go. Let me enlarge it. There you go. You all see the link? goo.gl. Thank you, Kim. Really appreciate it. Because you love watching my scope, I'll do more awesome scope just for you and everybody else. There you go. Thank you, Stephanie. That's a link. goo.gl. Okay. which is better for Twitter? I mean, Twitter automatically will shorten most of your content. What I like about Bitly, like Ahmed said, you can customize it, you can track it, you can look at analytics and whatnot, okay? I mean, you can test it. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, indeed. So there you go. Why would I use this? Well, I mean, there's so many shortener everywhere, and this is just from Google. I'm just basically talking about Google products. So, but if you're more comfortable with Bitly, then stick with Bitly. Okay, like Bitly. All right. So there you go. That was Google shortener. Okay, I had to make the sound effect. So that was 67. So okay, 67. Now, here we go. I'm gonna mention this product. Press number 1 if you know. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. And number 2 if you don't. Google Cardboard. Google Cardboard. Okay, Google Cardboard. Cardboard. I still need scope explaining permalinks. Yes, I will talk about that, okay, in the WordPress scope very soon. How much coffee have you had? I honestly don't drink coffee. In fact, I love the smell of the coffee, but I don't like the taste of it. It's bitter. I'm like, I don't know why people drink it. I might drink cappuccino, like if I force myself. You know what? I take that back. I'm actually liking the pumpkin spice coffee from Starbucks. Maybe I can drink that. I will, special agent. Okay, so Google Cardboard. How many said number 2? How many said number 1? Number 1 means you know it. Number 2, you never heard about it. Okay, so Google Cardboard. Yes, Cardboard. Okay, there you go. All right, Valerie, agent. Okay. Yeah, I'm a coffee sniffer. There you go. I sniff coffee like. All right, water, by the way. Okay, so let me show you this Google Cardboard, and it's a very cool thing. You're gonna love it because I found about Google Cardboard in South by Southwest. So here we go. You all ready? Because this is something very, very cool. Maybe you can share it with your kids. Unfortunately, it only works with Android. Sucks. Okay, so there we go. This is Google Cardboard, folks. You go to google.com/get. Let me enlarge the screen a little bit so you can see the link. There you go. google.com/get/cardboard. Yes, only work with, I'll tell you what, only works with Android. google.com/get/cardboard. So what it is, basically is a cool, it's a cool, let me show you. It's like a virtual reality. So you're gonna get this box. You can actually go to that website and order it. You will get that box and put your phone and a headset, and you can actually download an app, and you can view, I don't know, some sort of virtual reality. So you're standing in one place. So let's say you're gonna download this app, and you're standing in, and you're standing in, like let's say I'm standing here. I'm gonna put this awesome, like a 3D, in my face, right? And when I go look at the app, let's say I pick Colorado, right? I'm as if I'm right there. So if I move left and right, up and down, I can see the sky. If I do like this, if you look in the back, I can see the mountains, even though I'm here. So whatever I'm moving my face, I can see all of it. Does that make sense? So it's pretty cool. Your kid's gonna like it. So just go to that website. It's free. They'll send it to you. This box with an app, and you just have to put. Let me show you how it looks. 1 second. Virtual reality. Yeah, it's called virtual reality. How about model identity? Let me show you real quick. So when you get this box, right? This box right here. Of course, you can open it. You see that? You can go ahead and put your phone right here, and you can plug your headset and download the app. And you can view like dinosaur world and as if you are there. Does that make sense? So it's pretty cool. This is a new thing that a lot of technologies are moving to, the augmented reality kind of stuff. So there you go. So this is a cardboard. Check it out. This is how it looks. Look at that. Look how it looks. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. You put your phone there. That should be a raised teleport service, right? So there you go, folks. There you go. So that's Google Cardboard. Y'all like it? Go to the website, google.com/get/cardboard. Ahmad, I haven't put them in the website yet, but once I'm done with them, then I'll put them on my website so y'all can check it out. Okay? So there you go. That's something fun. In fact, when I went to South by Southwest, they even had another one where you can actually lay down and as if you're like flying in New York City. It was really crazy because everything looked like so real. It looked so real. All right. So that was Google Cardboard. All right. Now, let's go with number 69. I'm sorry. Did I say 68? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, 68. Yeah. 69. 69. Did anybody heard of number one? Press number one if you know about it, and number two if you don't. Did anybody hear about Google Jump? Sidekick? No, I'll check it out. I did not hear that. Let me write it down. Sidekick, you said? I'm not watching any good on Ray. Just spinning out the chat. Yeah, okay. No, Ray is awesome. All right, number two. Nobody heard of Jump? Jump. Okay, so let me show you what is Jump. Now let me explain to you real quickly before I get into Jump. Does anybody know, in fact, anybody use Google Maps? I'm sure all of us know how to use Google Maps, right? When you go to Google Maps, there's a feature, it's called Street View, right? We do the Street View. We can actually kind of click on the image and it kind of moves to the street, correct? We all know that. We also probably know about Business View. That means you can go inside the store and you can view the 3D image and whatnot. Does that make sense? Okay. Jump is similar to that, but on video. What? You can actually move, you can go to the video and kind of move left and right while you're actually watching the video. Isn't that crazy? That's called Google Jump. So let me show you real quick. Let me show you. Here we go. So that's called Google Jump. You can go to google.com /get/cardboard/jump. Okay, so that's Google Jump. Okay, experience like you're actually there. So what they basically did, they took all these GoPro cameras, right? Kind of they put it in circle, like a rig, and when they shoot the video, that's what it looks like. That's why you can view everything. So let me see if I can find a video using Google Jump. Let me check that real quick. Okay, there was a video somewhere here. Let's see, YouTube. I'm gonna show an example of what I'm talking about. Google Jump. Okay. All right, Google Jump. Let me see. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. I really appreciate it. I'm going to show you this one awesome scene of like a car that is drifting. At the same time, I can actually, is this the one? Let me see. Is this the one? You see right here in the corner? Okay, so somebody is riding this car. Y'all seeing this? But I can move my video as if I am doing the street. Look at that. See what I'm doing? You see, I can play the video, but I can also move up, move down. See that? While the video is playing. Isn't that cool? There's a car drifting. Oh, I'm going to follow him. Oh, yeah. Where you at? Oh, there you go. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to move. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, so that's Google Jump. 360 camera array or degrees. It's pretty cool. So I'm not sure how they're going to use it for business or any kind of cool film style stuff, but it's pretty nice. Okay, so there you go. I can also move down. I can move up. But anyway. So there you go. That is a Google Jump. Isn't that cool? Huh? Tell me if this is cool. Give me a thumbs up if you think that is cool. I think that is cool. I'm gonna do a class with Google Jump so I can do the 3-degree, like, the Matrix. All right, so there you go. That's the Google Jump. Okay, that's a Google Jump. All right, so let's see number 70. Number 70. Number 70. Cool beans, indeed. Cool beans. Number 70. Anybody heard of Loon? Not the singer. Loon. Loon. Because the singer is my brother now. Loon. Anybody heard of Loon? You're number 70. You're gonna like this, Stephanie. Okay, anybody knows Loon number 1? If you don't, number 2. Loon. Loon. Just like the moon. What? Okay. Is that a bird? Loon. Loon. So let me show you. You ready? You ready? Here we go. This is Google Loon. What the heck is it? It's a balloon-powered internet for everyone. What? Balloon-powered internet for everyone. So what Google is trying to do right now is a project for like a third-class nation or countries that don't have the internet. So they're going to basically, fly this balloon in those nations, in those places, so people can go online. So let's go and watch the video real quick. Okay.
Sometimes everyone isn't really everyone. Like when people say, everyone's on the internet.
That's
because
funny.
the truth is, for
possible.
each person that can get online, there are 2 that can't. And when you look closer, that everyone looks even less like everyone. In some places, it's more like 1 in 1,000. In others, it's 1 in 10,000. And in some places, no one's online at all. But what if there was a way to light up the entire globe and finally make all the world's information accessible to all of the world's people? Well, even though today 1 in 3 kids can't get to a real secondary school, everyone could have secondary school come to them.
That's awesome.
In places where there aren't enough doctors, everyone could be helped by doctors in other places.
Yep, virtual. Live stream.
Farmers everywhere could start using better weather data, so everyone could enjoy a bigger harvest. And because small businesses that are on the internet grow twice as fast, everyone could create new opportunities for everyone. But how do we bring affordable internet to everyone? Maybe finding an answer starts with looking somewhere new. Like up, and trying something different, like balloons. Yep, that's right, balloons. Because it turns out that if you use balloons, it's faster and easier and cheaper to give everyone the internet than it is to give some people the internet. That's why we're giving it a try, and why there's hope that someday soon, everyone really will mean everyone.
So there you go, folks. That's Loon. How it works, you can click on the website. It's called google.com/Loon. There are a lot of research, more information, how they set it up. They use a solar system. What do you call it? See, all this information for the balloon to basically send. There you go. Look at this video. Look at that one. This is much better. Look at that.
The goal of Project Loon is to
Project Loon. Check it out.
The almost 2 out of 3
Look at that. There you go. See that?
don't have internet access today.
It's powered by the solar, by the sun's, sun solar power, whatever you call it. Okay. Look at that.
The very first test we did showed that.
Isn't that awesome?
So we began to think, wow, we're going to need to have a manufacturing system
Look
that
at this
can
energy.
manufacture many of these balloons.
So you can check the website. It's pretty
Mission
cool.
control system that can keep track
And I like the idea, to be honest. I
and we
mean,
have an operations team that can launch these balloons
See?
and then recover them when they're ready to come down.
yes, indeed, Michael.
Each piece of the process got to be bigger. It had to scale up.
That way, especially when it comes to other nations with education for kids and whatnot. If you have right now, even in third class nations, everyone has a cell phone right now. So
Many of them leaked
Almost everyone.
for some reason or another, and they would come down over the course of a few hours or a few days.
Look at
It's
that.
like a detective job to figure out what was introducing tiny leaks.
See
Now
that?
our balloons last over 100 days. At first, it would take us
Isn't that cool,
days
guys?
to tape together a balloon. Today, through our own manufacturing facility, the automated systems
That
can
is
get
so
the balloon
cool.
produced in just a few hours. We're
So
getting
they build it in a
close to
few
the point
hours.
where we can roll out thousands of balloons.
Wow.
From the beginning, it was all we could do to launch one balloon a day. Now with our automated crane system, we can launch dozens of balloons a day for every
Okay.
crane we have.
All right, so there you go. So that's Loon. You can watch more by going google.com/Loon, Loon. Read about their project and where the Loon is going. They have a section there where the Loon is going, like in which place, and they will definitely show you that. Okay. Of course, it's Google. This is part of the Google. It's all I'm sharing. Google product, Google services. It is part of Google. Yes, Google does a lot of amazing stuff as well, and crazy one too. Okay, so that was number 70. Was it 70 or 71? I'm kind of lost. All right. Let's see. Was that number 70, Loon, or 71? Can somebody confirm what number was that? All right. 70. Okay. Number 71. Anybody use Google Input Tool? Google Input Tool. Press number 1 if you know. Press number 2 if you don't. Google Input Tool. Infinity. Henry, what's going on, man? So yeah. Number 2. All right, so let me show you what is Google Input Tool. Here we go. Alright, so this is Google Input Tool. So the website is google.com/input tools. So basically what it is, it's like having a extension in your Chrome for international languages. So let's say if I want to type in Chinese, I don't have a Chinese keyboard, I can click on that language and it will give me a keyboard for different languages. Isn't that cool? So I don't even have to buy a keyboard with international based, tab or buttons. I can just use this extension on my Chrome browser and it will pop up this keyboard for international languages, any language you want. If you want to write in Arabic, in Chinese, in Hindi, Greek, this is and it's also free, by the way. Okay, so that's what it is called, Input Tools for languages on how to type on your keyboard. All right, google.com/input tools. Yes. All right, that was awesome, right? Wasn't that awesome? Yes, thank you. The connection is great. Thank you, thank you. All right, so that was number 71. Number 72, and we're going to probably end this on the 72. Okay. Number 72. Really? Chrome is working fine on my Mac. Number 70, I have to catch the, yes please, catch the replay. Please do. It's go to catch.me/yusufchowdhury. Alright, number 72 is Google Map Transit. Anybody used Google Map Transit? Anybody use that? Transit. Google Map Transit. Number 1 if you know what is Google Map Transit, and number 2 if you don't. So, Michael said he doesn't know what is Google Transit. Good for you, buddy. Anybody else know what is Google Map Transit? Alright, so let me show you. Excellent, excellent. Let me show you what is Google Map Transit. Here we go, folks. Basically, it's the same thing as Google Maps, but for transit route, like, bus routes, subway, train. So basically, if I'm in San Antonio, I want to see the local bus route, I can just select the city and it will show in the map their route. So I can basically, make sure what I'm going to be at. Oh man, okay, yeah, for public transportation, so I can look at the map and I can look at their route. That's what is it for. So if you go to any state, you will see exactly if you're going for the subway or bus or kind of train, you can see exactly their route and where they're located, where they go from one place to another. So that's what Google Transit is. Google.com/INTL/EN/landing/transit. Freaking, that's too long of a link. Just do a Google search for. I remember the time schedule. Hey Michael, does it show the time schedule? I'm not sure about that. We have to check it out. When you go to Google, just do a search for Google Maps Transit. Okay. Alright folks, yeah, I know it's kind of long and nobody can remember that. So there you go folks, that's for today. I have probably 20 more product I want to share later on, but this is it for tonight. Okay, I have like, 3 more pages of more products. So if you missed it, go to catch.me/yusufchowdhury. Oh, use the API through, okay, cool. So there you go folks, this is some of the amazing product that Google provides for free, most of them. You're most welcome. And all of us have access to it. That means if you have a Gmail account, guess what? You have access to all of it. Does that make sense? And that is the power of using Google. Okay. All right, folks. So that's it. I really appreciate that y'all being, kind of staying here and watching and learning this cool stuff. Make sure you bookmark them, and see whichever you want to use and use them. Does that make sense? And that's it for tonight. So right now I'm gonna basically have another 5-10 minutes for any type of Q&A for any other topics, but typically we're done with the scoping. Thank you for coming in tonight. All right, anything else folks? If you have no more questions, I can go ahead and end the scope and follow up tomorrow. If you do have a question, I will wait for a few more minutes. Enjoying smelling others' coffee. Oh, by the way, quick announcement. Did you guys see the new update from Facebook profile picture? Did anybody hear about that? Did anybody hear about the new feature that Facebook going to actually launch it pretty soon for your profile picture? Okay, let me show you. You want to see it? You want to know what it is? You want to know what it is? You got to give me a number. You got to give me a thumbs up if you want to know what it is. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Ready? They said they're gonna release it. You saw it, right? Valerie? Okay, here we go. So they're gonna release this. So what's gonna happen? You can have a video of your profile for like 7 seconds. You have to use your mobile device to do that. Okay? So I didn't get it yet, so it might take some time. That's one update. So you can have like a cool. Let me show you this video real quick. Look at that. See that?
Facebook profile should be the best way to.
So now you can have a video for like 7-second video as a profile.
Make it easier to showcase the you that matters most
to you. You can have your picture video 7 seconds.
Giving your friends a taste of your creativity. Or add a temporary profile picture to let people know what you're all about in the moment.
Wow, you can add a different picture based on timing, like how many times it's going to change.
With the new layout, you have the perfect place to make the perfect first impression.
Okay.
You can even choose your favorite photos to make sure everyone will see your best side. These are just some of the new updates coming to your mobile profile to help express the full you.
All right, so there you go. That's one of the. I think it's cool that if if I look at your profile, your personal Facebook, maybe I do it like this. It'd be fun. No, there's no charge. It's just a free feature, So that's a new update that they're going to launch soon, like a profile video, like 7 seconds. I think it'd be cool to make it look a little bit different. All right, folks. Anything else for tonight? Let me know if you have any questions. Anything else? If not, then I'll definitely see you all tomorrow. Okay. The difference between tags and categories from SEO point of view. Is that an article that you read through SEO? Like I said before, tags is like the keywords within the blog content. Category is just a different category of the themes. Awesome, Michael. So basically, if I talk about online marketing, let's say I'm going to talk about Facebook marketing strategies, YouTube marketing strategies, Twitter marketing strategies, SEO, right? Those are a bunch of content within each topic. So I can make a category called Facebook marketing or YouTube marketing or Twitter marketing. So when somebody read the blog, on the sidebar, I have these categories. If I click on YouTube marketing, I will view all the blog posts within that category. That's what it's for. The tags, I can add keywords for every blog post that I'm going to post it out there if I have a search box in my website. If I don't want to put a search box for somebody to look for those content, then I don't need to use the tags. The tags has no effect on SEO because that is internal within your website. Even the category, I mean, the category is good for better user experience. Remember, you got to make sure that your visitor that comes to your website, you need to make sure that they can use your website easily, right? They should have an awesome experience when they come to your site in terms of how can they find the navigation easily, how can they find the contact page, how can they look for the, the categories, anything that they're going to experience, have an awesome experience. That's what you need to focus on, okay? And also the speed and whatnot. Does that make sense? Because a lot of people sometimes focus too much again on the cosmetic, but they tend to forget, is this easy for my target customer? Is it easy for the viewer to navigate to find what they're looking for? That should be the primary before anything else. How many categories per content? It's up to you. I mean, it depends on your content. I mean, depends on your topic, how many categories you're going to make. I find the content they're looking for. Yes, that's what it's for. For sure we need traffic. There are 100 ways. Tora, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. We're basically done with the scope, but right now we're just chit-chatting, okay? You can check the replay if you want. Catch.me/yusufchowdhury. The what I was talking about. The for the categories, like I said, depends on your content. What was the other comment? I totally forgot. I got a brain fart. Right? I don't know what I was saying in the last one. So user experience matter. Okay, user experience is traffic. Tragic. Okay, traffic. There are 100 ways of getting traffic. There is a paid traffic, which is fast, but you got to pay more. And there is the organic, and there are so many, like 100 ways of doing it, but it takes time. So the one that gives you the quick traffic, like Google AdWords, Facebook advertising, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest advertising, LinkedIn advertising, Twitter advertising, that kind of stuff. Those paid advertising will bring you quick traffic, but you have to pay a lot of money for it. Does that make sense? Organically, this is where the search engine optimization comes into play. Like writing content, link building, focus on the content marketing, social media, videos, podcasts, and whatnot. Have you ever gotten good result off of advertising on Amazon? To be honest with you, I haven't really tested Amazon advertising yet, Michael, but maybe I should give it a try. Mostly we focus on Facebook advertising and Google AdWords. Okay, so those are good questions, folks. So please, this is an open discussion right now. If you got what you need from the scope, thank you. You can click the number 8 right here and share it in Facebook and Twitter, please. And if you want to talk about anything else, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. Go ahead. It's an open Q&A on anything with online marketing. If you don't have any question, I can go ahead and close this. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. All right, thank you for joining, but I'm almost, how long have you been doing marketing? Well, I would say since 2005, by the end of 2005, I've been doing all the marketing, yes. Thank you for that question, Lilo. You had a long day. Yes, I've been meeting a lot of clients all day. Then, of course, today we did a WordPress Wednesday meetup, and that was done like around 9 o'clock. And right now I'm just going to go through a couple of emails and head home later on. What is your company primary business? Do you advertise for others? I'm a digital marketing, well, I run a digital marketing firm. So our company, we build website, mobile apps, graphic design. We do social media, we do SEO. We also train and coach either, individual business owners or their marketing team or other companies. That's what we do. So we have a, team of everything, content writers, developers, SEO, everything. And the way I build my business, we also collaborate and partner with other agencies. So that way I have more access to a lot of resources. Thank you, Lulu. I try. I try. How do you get in a video? I'm sorry, Michael. Repeat that question. Simple side was a cool idea. Thank you, Valerie. That's something Jonathan De La Garza came with the idea. He needed some help. We got an investor. So that's one of the startup projects that I'm helping him with. There's still a lot of beta testing. Hey, how are you? Let's see. I can't even see your name. I apologize. Miss Jet Setter. I've seen you so many times. Thank you for joining me tonight. Video ads within games. Good question. There is one in Google AdWords option, and there's also another one in Facebook. I honestly did not have I didn't do a personal experience, but my team does do that kind of stuff. I can ask them if you have any specific question, Michael, send it to me. I can ask them so they can send the answers back to you. Because I personally never done with those things. Okay, so right now we have a Q&A on online marketing for those that just joined me. If you have any question about online marketing challenges that you're facing, WordPress, social media, go ahead and ask this question. But this scope is already completed. Part 4, I'm going to do part 5 tomorrow. Thank you, Mrs. What is it? Jet Setter, yes. So we haven't finished with the Google amazing product yet. I'm gonna do like another 5 more parts because there's so many products, close to like 150. So there you go. All right, any more questions, folks? Any more questions? The floor is yours. Tomorrow, good question. You can go to catch.me/yusufchowdhury. Tomorrow, usually I want to scope like maybe around 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. It's not sure, but typically after 8 p.m. Unfortunately, I can set up an actual time due to so many things happening. Do you see what I'm saying? So when I get a time, I just jump in. But it should be like after 8 p.m. Okay? Yes. Somebody took a picture. Imagine somebody took a picture like this and use it for Facebook. Hey, Bridget, how are you? I've seen that you built your website and it's up and running. Excellent. Okay? Very, very excellent. Okay. So I'm doing great. I'm doing great right now. We're just leaving the scope open for any Q&A. So if you have any question, feel free. Thank you, Michael, for sharing. I appreciate it. Feel free to ask any question. I got like 5 more minutes and I should be done. Okay. I keep saying 5 minutes, and every 5 minutes I keep saying 5 minutes. Go figure. All right. So there you go. Any more questions, folks? If you missed the first part, please go to catch.me/yusufchowdhury. And go ahead and watch it from there. Why? Because you can pause it, you can rewind it, so you don't have to just keep waiting for the scope. When I make it to Texas, are we going to hang out? Heck yeah, man. We better hang out, Mike. Okay? In San Antonio here, we better hang out. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, folks. Well, there you go. So that's it. No more question. I'm good. Hopefully, I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm going to do another part, maybe 5 on the Google amazing products until I finish them. If not, maybe I'll talk about different topics within online marketing. In fact, a lot of you give me some questions and ideas about those topics, and I'll see what I can do. Okay? So there you go, folks. Thank you so much for staying tonight. And remember, whatever you learn, please apply them. Okay? Who would you market motivational content to on Facebook? That's a great question, Michael. Basically, you're going to market it to those who want to be motivated. Does that make sense? So what you do, here's the trick for you. There are some people that like motivational stuff, right? So let's say they follow Les Brown, and who else? Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn. Does that make sense? Tony Robbins. So what you do when you run the ad, because they love motivational stuff, so you can target those audience. So when they see the ad about some sort of motivational product, that's one idea. Does that make sense? That's one way you can market it, because those are the audience that are interested in the motivational stuff. Number 2, when you run the ad, let me show you something real quick. You want to see this awesome tool from Facebook to tell you who is interested in the motivational content? Do you want me to show you how to do that? If you want me to show you, just let me know. Okay. So let me show you this link real quick, and I want you to save this link. When you go to Facebook, let me just go ahead and enlarge this a little bit. I'll put it like that. When you log into Facebook, after the facebook.com/, go ahead and write it down. I want you to actually write this one down. You're going to go to facebook.com/ads, ads/audience_insights. Okay, I'm going to repeat that one more time. So when you log into your Facebook, after the .com, type ads, which is ads. Let me enlarge it a little bit for you, and so you can take a picture. There you go. Go and take a snapshot. Again. So go to facebook.com/ads, which is ads/audience insights. So once you go there, okay, once you go there, this tool will tell you, do you want to look at the audience, everyone on Facebook, or to your page? So do not select your page, select the one that says everyone on Facebook. Okay, Michael? So after that, what happens, now I can select the city. On your left hand side, there's an option that says location, right? You see that? Location. I can select the city. Below that, I have the age and gender. Don't touch the age and gender right now. You can go back to that later. After the age and gender, below that, there is one option called interest. In the interest, this is where you're going to type, let's say, motivational, like motivational, let's say motivational quote or motivational speaker. You can put all those interests in your target market, right? So what happened, I selected motivational, let's say speaker, right? I can add enough, right? So I selected that. I'm going to also pick San Antonio as an example. I'm going to pick San Antonio. Okay. So right now, look what happened. Facebook is telling me in San Antonio, there are active Facebook people from 150,000 to 200,000 that are interested in motivation and motivational speaking. Wow, that's many people in San Antonio are interested in that topic. And it shows me the demographic, like 52% are men and 48% are women. And guess what? It shows me the majority. It shows me that folks from the age of 25 till 34 are the highest. Like 30% are from the age of 25 till 34, then 29%, 35 to 44. Which means you take this information, go back to your Facebook advertising, and there you're going to select the age group 25 to 45, then select the interest, motivation speaking, motivation this, motivation that, and run the ad. This way, indeed. This way, now the ad will be shown for those people that are interested in that kind of information. You could then use that data to target. Yes, absolutely. So when they log in, they're going to see your ad. And because they're interested in motivation, they can probably click on your ad. Does that make sense? You can also select Brian Tracy and Les Brown, because people that follow them, they can see it too. Another cool feature in Facebook advertising is called Facebook Pixel. You can take the code of JavaScript and add it on the back end of your website. So whoever visits the website through Google search and they log into Facebook, they will see their ad. If you have a list of email subscribers, you can download all those emails. I'm going to give you another tip. If you have a LinkedIn account, Michael, and if you have a LinkedIn followers, you can download all their emails. Okay? And when you run the Facebook advertising, upload the email to the advertising. Facebook is not going to send them an email. What it does, when they log into Facebook, if their email is attached to Facebook and they log in and you're running an advertising in Facebook, they will see your ad. Isn't that awesome? It's called like retarget marketing. So there you go, Michael. Here we go. That's how you do it. Okay? Awesome, Michael. Download it, baby. Download that sucker. Okay? Run that Facebook advertising and hit them with it. Alright, so go ahead and test it. Maybe you can put $5, $10 a day and test and see what happens. If you want to sell some sort of motivational product but remember, if you run an ad, there are 10 options they're running in Facebook advertising. You can run an ad to point traffic back to the website where you can have a lead capture, or liking your Facebook business page. But regardless, you need to have a business page. Okay? You need to have a business page to run the ad. Excuse me. You know what? Privacy doesn't exist on the internet anymore, to be honest with you, but security does. Okay? But right now, everything is just like everywhere. I mean, you can, in the simplest way of knowing it, just go to Google and type somebody's name. That's it. And you will see all the information. Okay? That's why I actually I on purpose put myself out there. Like, I want people to find me. So that's how I do it. But in my personal profile, as you can see, I don't put my family in my personal profile because I'm just a private person when it comes to family. But with me, I try to be everywhere. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Lulu. I try, you know. I'm sure there's somebody else, you know, 10 times smarter than me. I just, you know, pretend. All right. Any more question to help you folks tonight before I head out? Thank you for the hearts. And I want to check some of the topic you guys mentioned so I can scope that, because I want to give enough value for you folks. I want you guys to learn, to apply, and share what you learn. And here's another thing. Anything you learn from me, I don't own it. What I mean by that, I don't have a so-called copyright. Does that make sense? So when you learn from me, it becomes your idea. So share it. You know, I believe in sharing. You can take my catch me, put it on your website. Just share it, man. Share it as many as you can. Okay? Because I want people to learn. Awesome, bro. So yeah, I want people to learn as much as they can. So feel free to share it everywhere. Well, sharing is caring for sure. I totally believe in that. It's kind of funny, okay, that we teach our kids, the young generation, you know, you have to share. Sharing is good, right? But we adults don't share. Most of us don't want to share. Everyone just want to hold their own stuff. Like, I'm not going to share this. Like being selfish, right? So share as much as you can. With Catch Me, the cool thing about Catch Me, you can, you know, watch the replay. You can forward, you can rewind, but you can also Facebook it, tweet it, Tumblr it, and thank you, and Reddit it, right? Share it, folks. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Michael, because of that situation of the, you know, stealing Presco situation. It's kind of hilarious. You know, I kind of had to double check and make sure that yeah, we shouldn't jump to conclusion, right? And in fact, one of the, what's her name? Christina from the Light movie something, her YouTube account got shut down because people keep sending that, you know, shut down the whatever. I mean, people like, they don't think, I don't understand people sometimes, like, what's going on? I mean, use your brain a little bit, you know, talk to the owner of those channels or the website, just talk to them, you know, connect with them like a human being, figure it out. If they can help you, if they don't listen to you, then you can take the last resort, right? Yeah, I mean, you know what, Valerie, the idea of people still stealing your scope, again, I'm not trying to make fun of anyone, I don't want to put anybody down. But when somebody said that, it didn't make any sense to me. I mean, how can somebody steal me? I'm Yusuf. If there's a clone that can act like me, cool, I want to see the clone. Yeah, I would follow the stealers, right? I mean, that's not going to work. They're taking my content, putting their website. So what? Everything on the internet is everywhere. I mean, if you do a search, you can find them. You can use the backlink tool and find out where your content is. Does that make sense? Let the clone work for you, because if your information are everywhere, that's actually better. Some say, well, it's bad for your brand. Okay, I understand when you say it's bad for your brand, because if my website, let's say somebody made a comment, it was a good comment that if your video is on a porn site, for instance. First of all, how in the heck a video that talks about freaking Google products, WordPress, be on a freaking porn site? Do you think those audience going to watch an educational video and watch the nasty stuff? That's just an argument. Does that make sense? Did it really happen? We don't know. But if it happens, then yes, I will contact the website owner, tell them, please remove my information. And you're right, you are your brand. I wouldn't follow those stealers and cheaters. But you see, Lulu, what happened, some of them don't know that they're stealing. Yes, that's why I contacted one of them. They say they didn't know. I'll tell you what happened. They bought this WordPress plugin called WP Scope. So when Christine, she explained to me that she's trying to build a directory like, I wouldn't call all ADs. Some people are like, just listen to hear me out. So she bought this WP Scope plugin for WordPress. And the idea is to set up a site like a directory of the expert so you can watch their scope. This is called curation. Does anybody know what is curation? Huffington Post, Entrepreneur Magazine, Inc. Magazine, everyone curate. Everyone take everyone's content. That's normal. There's nothing wrong with it. Does that make sense? It says, I don't think they're playing dumb. So anyway, not everyone's just like that, okay? So content, okay. So you curate, okay. So I looked at some of their I looked at some of the website. One of them, I looked and I saw a bunch of scopers, nicely done, just like, you know, curating site, directory. I don't see any type of list building or get my product. That was cool. In fact, I even like that website. Why? I can go to the website and just in one place, I can look at everyone's scope in one place. I like that. In her YouTube channel, she said, follow Yusuf, follow Alex, follow this person. Not selling anything. That's fine. More exposure, better for me. No problem. Okay? But then there was another one that says you can find, let's say, Michael's content here, and you click the link and it goes to like a link that sells some product. Does that make sense? So that's kind of shady. Do you see what I'm saying? That is shady. But my suggestion was, before jumping into, oh, they're stealing, let's go take them down. I think that's ridiculous. Why? Because everything on the internet is free. You know, when you put your content for free, it's there to share. So don't come and say, I want to share value. I want to give you value. When somebody takes it, oh, they took my values. See, that's the problem. That's why I let them do whatever they want. Okay? So when I explained to her, she explained, like, this is what happened. And not just that. In that plugin, WP Scope, guess what? She explained to me that when I logged in on the back end, our name was already there. So she assumed, like, oh, did WP Scope get a permission? Regardless of the case, some people might be ignorant, but what I did is this, to solve a problem. Instead of jumping, like, jumping and being like, oh, like reactionary, I explained to the situation. I told her, if you want to do the right way, you need to ask permission. Why? Because some scoper, when they scope, they use their videos, the scope, for private lessons, for membership lessons. Does that make sense? So, no, they're not making money. Who said that? No. Give me a proof that they made money. They haven't made money yet. So again, people jumping and making claim. They're claiming, oh, they're making. We don't know that yet. Right? We don't know if they're making money. If they do, so what? Let them make money. I don't. If somebody makes money from my product, let them. Maybe the family's struggling. Maybe they need it. Go make money. I can make my own money myself too. I don't need them. Does that make sense? If they make money, they've been blessed. That's something written for them. Does that make sense? Anyway, going back to the topic. So what happened? I explained to them that not everyone wants your content. Not everyone gonna appreciate that they're gonna. You take the content, they're going to agree with it. Me, I don't mind. I'll be honest with you. I don't mind. Let them do it. But some people, because what they do, some scopers, they make the scope and they download it so they can put it in their membership package, services, or something in private. That's what they want to do, and that's for them. So that's why I explained to them that the proper way to do it is you should ask them first. Ask them first if this is allowed. If they say yes, then put it. So it was a learning lesson for this, what's her name, Christine. So she said, yes, I apologize. And what she did, she went ahead and started to contact every person. And I told her, look, take my stuff. And right now what you need to do, put coming soon, coming soon on your website, and talk to every person and ask them first. You have my permission. And I think there's another scoper that gave her the permission too, because she also explained to her. So that's fine. All I'm trying to say, I'm not saying that anyone should just grab any content and put it, do what they did. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying, me personally, I don't think we should have jumped quickly to the conclusion of, let's go and tell them to shut it down. What I'm trying to say, contact that YouTuber, contact that person in the website, tell them, hey, what are you doing? This is not right. Did you know that this is not right? Because I guarantee you, Lulu, even in 2015, still businesses don't know how to use Facebook till this day. I know that for a fact because I teach every month. Okay, a lot of small businesses. So there are some people you can say they're probably idiot, probably trying to be like, playing innocent, but some of them really don't know. So we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Does that make sense? So it's all about the attitude. When I saw that, hey, they're stealing, send them this legal action, tell them to take it down, I'm like, guys, we promote sharing, we promote value, we promote giving to anybody, to somebody that likes you or doesn't like you. Right? So how can we solve the problem? Because if you tell them, take it down, what happened? You're pissed, they're pissed, this problem is not solved. Maybe for you it's solved. But let me take advantage of that situation. What I mean by that, let me educate that person. If that person is sincere, now I build a relationship. Right? Now I can give value to this person that did not know. Does that make sense? Now I created another trust and community. Basically, I connected and made a community out of this bad situation instead of bumping into each other and nobody knows what's going to happen. You know why? Because when people react and do something like this, guess what? The problems never get solved. Another person will do the same thing again. Do you see what I'm saying? This is just my outlook on the situation. And when I investigated it, I looked at their website, found out who was the author, who was the developer, and I contacted the YouTubers and I told them, guys, thank you for putting this, but you got to ask the permission because some people are not happy about it. Then here's another thing. If you think about it rationally, the whole issue, I don't want to put the blame, but I think the whole issue originally came from that plugin, the WP scope, because the WP scope was selling it for $97. They didn't explain the outcome, the consequence. If they told the audience that you buy this product, this is what's going to happen to you, they should have, because right now they probably made money and these people got their YouTube account got shut down, of course. When I saw if you go to WP scope, I don't want to say fault, but you have to, let me show you. Have you seen the WP scope website, Lulu? Have you seen the website? Have you seen the website for the WP scope? Okay, let me show you. Here we go. So there you go. You see this website? You see that? The moment I read, leapfrog your competition by tapping into the web's best kept secret, using Fortune 500 companies and celebrities to grow traffic into your site. When I read this kind of stuff, I ignore it. Because I've been into the internet marketing scene with so-called internet marketing gurus. There's some legit, but I would say the majority are just have no integrity. When I read this stuff, this is nonsense, right? But look what happened. Look what happened right now. As I scroll down, right, there's a video, okay, sale, okay, more bullet points. But look, so testimonial from somebody who's well known. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I don't know that person, but looks, legit. When people tell you it's possible to build a big video following overnight, they're lying. You can do it in 30 seconds. Wow, you see, anything easy is crap. Anyway, going down, anyone giving up now is making the biggest mistake of their lives. All this copy. Okay, so there you go. The biggest mistake. You keep going down. I wasn't impressive, but look what happened. When I saw some of the information, 40 years of content and whatnot. Look at it here. 1 second. Let me show you something. You see that? I know Kara. Okay? I know Rosie. I know Yan. Oh, this is the people that I know. Now, were these images taken by their permission? I don't know. If you look at the content, does the content talk about the plugin? I don't think so, but it looks like it's talking about the plugin, but it's not. Does that make sense? So when you scroll down, then you see well-known. I see Kara. I don't know if she's endorsing this. I don't think so. I see Brightpreneur and an amazing sculptor, right? Do you see what happened when somebody that doesn't know Periscope, doesn't know the rules? They think, this could be legit. And not just that, Lulu, check this out. When you keep scrolling down, look. 1 second. I'm going to show you something right now. Then you're going to see why this is happening. Because I did tweet Periscope about this. I haven't got a reply back from them. I asked them, hey, is this legit or not? Okay. If I scroll down, I'm going to show you something. This is one of the longest landing page ever. Now I see this. What is this? Well-known brands. Okay. It doesn't say that the brand uses it. They just put it there to make it look like they're using it. You see what I'm saying? And of course they put like Jimmy Fallon. That doesn't mean he's using it, but of course Periscope. It's just like a play on a trick. Do you see what I'm saying? So anyway, so when you see all these pictures and this must be legit, this must be awesome, this must be great, this must be it, right? Anyway, so and look at this. I know Darren. I don't know if he promotes this. I'm not sure. There's another video and so many videos. But anyway, so this is the plugin. And here's the thing. I think Zakia did. What's his name? Grant Cardone. Is he promoting this? I don't know. But it looks like has some other stuff with the plugin. Okay. So now when I asked Zakia, she said you can use this plugin for your personal use. What I mean by that, if I'm going to scope and automatically I can have my scope go to my website as a blog, personally I think that's pretty cool because I don't have to spend time doing it. Do you see what I'm saying? But if you read the copy, Lulu, if you read the sale pages, if you read all these manipulative language, you think it's legit. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why we have to give the benefit of the doubt. We have to research, we have to investigate before we just jump to a conclusion. Now, I did tweet to Periscope. I haven't got any reply back. But if you buy this product, use it personally, I think it's cool. Because if I don't want to spend time uploading and editing, I can just have the tool do it for me. But the tool also gives you the feature to grab somebody else. Do you see what happened right now? So that's all I'm saying. So we have to get the full story before we just Because let's say Christina, she didn't know about this stuff. If she did it right away, she could have the video on and the website on. Everything would be fine. Do you see what I'm saying? I think they should have told the buyers how to use this properly. I'm not sure if they did tell them to use it properly, because sometimes you teach people to do it the right way and they still do the opposite way. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, when this thing happened, I knew that something wasn't right. So I did check all the YouTube channels, and some of the sites were okay because they were not selling anything. They're just building like a list. Because remember, they are building a site to put all this content because of also the search engine, so you can rank within a few months with different content if people want to look at this content. In fact, I even thought about this idea where I can have in my personal page, top scopers and put all this scope, but of course with their permission, with the blog post. What I mean by that, I will take their content and actually write them down too. But I'm going to ask them first. Do you see what I'm saying? So, and plus, it's all about sharing and caring. If somebody, you know how what curation is. You know that, right? It's not easy to curate. It's not easy to get a guest blog, especially in 2015. It takes some time. Do you see what I'm saying? It takes time to build a relationship and whatnot. But if somebody put my stuff in a site that is good for the purpose of good, then I don't mind. There you go. Do you see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that people should share. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you do what you did, you need to ask, because not everyone's going to say yes. Because if somebody doesn't like it, they can complain about it. That's all I'm saying. And that's for the people that are doing it. And the people like us, periscopers, when we claim that we share, we give value for free, then we have to stick to our own words. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not like a paid program. If it's a paid program got somehow hacked and downloaded, then you should get pissed off. But if I'm providing free, like right now, I'm providing free content, right? So if somebody takes it, why should I get mad? I know if I put something free on the internet, it's going to be shared anywhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because when people claim they're doing it for free, doing it for value, now when you act like this, to me, you sound like you're actually not, you were not trying to, your intention wasn't to give value then. I mean, what was your intention? Does that make sense? Of course, nobody can judge the intention. We a human being, we can, judge the unseen. But that's all I'm saying. Does that make sense? That's it. And I don't think they should, have, again, that's just my opinion, react like that. You just calm down and be productive and positive. What I mean by that, continue providing value. I mean, I like what Alex Khan said, and also Shailene Johnson. They basically said, you know what, let them, right? But when my scope ends up in a nasty website, then I can just go and tell them to remove it, because there's so many tools out there that can actually pinpoint where your content is at. Does that make sense? So to me, I personally, I'm just telling everyone right now, please feel free to share. Okay, Lulu, we gotta be positive. We have to be positive, because there's so much going on in this world, so much happening in society, so much happening in business and families. We got to do our best to, kind of calm down, think rationally, think positively, see what happens. Because when I saw this, the Periscope stealing, I thought, you know what, I'm going to put a sticker in my chest that have my website and give some tips. Because the people that took my scope, I told them, why don't you put my website in the description? And they said, yes, okay, cool. That way I can get traffic, free traffic. Like Michael said, hire those people and let them promote for you for free. Do you see what I'm saying? So that is my take. And I think there was a blab about people saying that the one that takes the opinion that you need to, take it down. That's fine. If you want to take it down, then there's a proper way of doing it. So if you want your scope to be, taken down from those YouTube channels, I wouldn't go legally right away. I can probably contact them, because you know what? I want to educate them. I want to help them. I want to build some sort of establish a relationship with them, like I do with you all. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't think it's fair just to select one group and ignore the other. So look at the situation and turn it around and turn it into a positive, right? And see how you can help. Because if we believe in helping, those who need help, we should help, regardless of where they're at and what's going on. Okay? So I think that's the most proper way of how to handle this situation, rather than just jumping. You can jump after you do everything. When families in marriage, they have issues, you don't just say, I'm gonna, divorce you. That's stupid, right? You have to work it out. You have to bring the family, see what's going on, take some time, that kind of stuff. Even in friendship, you're not just gonna be a friend for 10 years and one day you're gonna just stop like that. I mean, come on. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, how about I made my point across? Okay, so there you go. So that's my take. And you can check out the site and see what's going on there. But as you can see, Lula, I mean, when you look at all this information, I'm like, sounds legit. I see all these popular people there, must be legit, you know? So that's what Christine explained to me. When she bought it, she logged in and she saw our name. And she thought, oh, that means maybe WP Scope already got the permission, I guess. You know? And that's what they did. And there are some, you're right, and there are some that know that they're doing it wrong and they don't care. And because this is what I did. Another YouTuber, I saw Alex Patet's video, and he was saying to look for Alex Patet's comment on what he said, click this link. And this link goes to like a sale product page. When I commented, of course, you know, it was deceiving. It was very deceiving. So when I commented, I said, hey, I think it was Lawrence Bland. Thank you for, you know, putting all this content. But by the way, whatever you're sharing has no relevancy to the product. This is not a good marketing because your customer are going to basically not going to go back to the site. What I mean by that, if Alex Patet talks about how to get traffic and followers in Periscope, but your video is about how to buy cupcake, there's a disconnect, right? So I told him politely that that's not the proper way to do it. If you need any help, I can help you. I can tell you how to do it the right way. Secondly, don't use automation like that because everything was automated. Do you see what I'm saying? But you understand what I'm trying to do? That way, when that person, if he's an idiot, then he's an idiot. But if he doesn't know, I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't know this. But thanks to you, you came to kind of save me and help me out. I'll go on and fix it. Do you see what happened? You created a positive situation right there and solve the problem. You got to solve the problem because if this person did not know, they're going to do this again and again. Now this person knows, and there you go. So you solved that problem. So that means we can have another one that when I do this, or maybe this person is going to go and teach somebody else the same thing. Does that make sense? That's what I'm saying. We just got to be positive, look at the situation, not jump to conclusion right away. Okay? All right, so that's my take. And any more question? No, thank you though, but you know, yeah, all these wars make money. Just think about that. War makes money, and that's why we have so many of them, sadly. Okay. All right. Anything else? Any more questions, folks? Thank you so much for staying, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. And if you have any question, feel free to. Unfortunately, it is yes. Feel free to send your question. Good night, Valerie. Send your question through Twitter. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Okay. All right, folks. Thank you again. Thank you again. Have an awesome night. Sleep well. Have good dreams. Maybe in your dream you're going to see me scoping. That's going to be so weird. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Thank you.